Thank you, Abdi. Ke tlo nka sebaka sena he ke kope baeti ba rona hore ba dule fatshe ba kgone ho tsamaya le rona in this small proceeding. Minister, we know that your diary, it's jam-packed, so I'm going to request that, one, if you allow me, I know that MMC is standing for the executive mayor. Majoro wa rona o batla a na le mosebetsinyana o itseng, so o rometse MMC. I can see if I'm going to, at this stage, allow the Commissioner. Is it you who's going to do the introduction? Okay. Because Nerena Neore, the executive mayor, Otata Ali Dumedisa, Ibile Alitsibisa Gabaiti Bateng, who have accompanied the minister and his entourage. MMC, should I take it already? Ke kopa o tle o tlo re tsebisa baeti, but we mohlomong o batlang thuso because ke a bona o na le baeti ba ntse ba kena, re tla o thusa. Thanks, MMC.
Thank you very much, Ntate Kondile. Greetings to the Honorable Minister, Honorable Deputy Minister, the House at large. My name is Pani Twala. I'm the MMC for Mangaung Metro Municipality responsible for rural development. As Ntate Kendama has mentioned, our executive mayor has submitted an apology. He is held up in one of the other meetings within the building, but then he has afforded me the opportunity to stand on his behalf. Honorable Minister, I don't have much to say, but as Ntate Kendama has mentioned, in our presence, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Honorable Minister of Transport, Minister Fikile Mbalula, together with the Deputy Minister, Deputy Minister Cindy Siwe. And I wouldn't want to introduce the House, but there are some other stakeholders, taxi associations, our HOD in the Mangaung Metro Municipality for Public Safety is also here, Commissioner Khamanyani, and he's also here, he's also with his entourage. So I would, in those short words, Honorable Minister, I would like to say you are welcome. This is Mangaung, and ladies and gentlemen, can you all welcome the Honorable Minister? Thank you.
MMC, re lebohe ka o re ka pele because ke a tseba minister wa rona kwane a batlang ho matha mkgwa ha rate ho dula nako e telele fatshe le no mo a leng teng ke bona setulo sa motjhesa. Ke kopa hore hona tjena ki as MMC a se a buile hore re na le different stakeholders tsa minister mona. But Minister, in your absence, I've taken an opportunity to really try and sketch a picture for why is this meeting or for important. Lori, what is the role that a transport sector plays in the municipality? And then Minister, that without this sector, the municipality is naked. There is absolutely, MMC, with all what you are doing, without this sector, hare litho rona as the city. Yanong, ke tlo kopa just before anything, or anybody haeba nona le motho, because the disability organization, Elori is in the sector, receives a very close as the municipality. Now, ke tlo kopa ya ba emetseng a tle ka mo pele a itlhalose a be a bolelele setjhaba sena hore what is the role they play and what do they think of these buses, because these buses tsona ka bo tsona di na le nthwena re na le this process e bitswang universal access, where you have you are accommodating people living with disabilities. Now ha ke batlo ho nka mantswe molomong wa bona, ke kopa moemedi wa bona a tle ha bane ba mo kgethile. Oh, ke a bona the minority, is it you? Oh, come. Sorry, Minister, that's how I call him.
Thank you, Program Director. Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, African Disability Business Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Minister, this program has started a long time ago, and to us as the disability sector, we didn't took it lightly. We took it as the first experience in our lifetime of free transport. Minister, why I'm saying that, remember us as persons with disability, we fall under vulnerable groups. And equally, we are oppressed from the apartheid time. So, systematically, we are not part of the broader economical spectrum. Why I'm saying that, Minister? For today, if you see, we had to have our own members that are wheelchair user-friendly. They could not make it because of for him or for her to take a normal taxi to come here. It's a special transport. He can't or she can't take a normal 14 rand taxi to come here because of the taxi is not buses. This is the best quality service that we want as the citizens of Mangaung. Minister, equally, as the citizens, we must assume our responsibilities, which as the stakeholders, we believe that through our engagement with the municipality, from here going forward, we will be able to intensify systems of the municipality in transport to accommodate our people, not only to have shuttles or to have buses that accommodate our people, but again, we need systems that are there, that are conducive, that are accessible for our people. It's our commitment today that, Minister, this program of highwaying, it's in our heart, and we thank municipality, provincial government, even the national government, to initiate this kind of program that is able to give our people a better life and equal life to all. We are able to say we are included in the transport system of the Mangaung Metro Municipality through highway transport system. Lastly, Minister, what we want to urge and ask from about us being here and to accept the program or to understand more about this, but it's about us to give a chance, even as minister, to get shares, to get project in this project, because of we need to even be capacitated economically. We need even to get employment through this project for our people with disability. With those words, we thank you, and we thank you, Minister, and we wish you convey our message to the head of the state, which is the President Matamela Ramaphosa, that as people with disability in the Free State, particularly in Mangaung, we are very thankful for this opportunity of our lifetime, and we believe working together, we can build better communities. I thank you.
Really well, thank you. And Minister, DM, MMC, I must indicate that we have taken it upon ourselves as the city to ensure that there is no gap between ourselves and the stakeholders in the sector. Ntate Marokgo ke a bona o teng ebile ena ke phela le ena. Because one of the things that we do not want to allow, it is to allow people to come in between and disorganize this important project as led by the Department of Minister Fikile Mbalula, which is the Department of Transport, National Department of Transport. Let me take this opportunity again, ki bitse the other stakeholder, ba ile hore ba bohlokwa haholo in this process. Bana ba IBL, I think, I want to believe that CEO o teng, re Mokgothu, e ka ba o teng a re ga go rona kapa o na le motho a tla emelang the IBL. In the absence ya Ntate Mokgothu, ke nahana hore motho a rongweng hore a tlo emela IBL a tle o ke a leboha mme ke nahana hore o tla ho rona. Okay, mme ehlile hayo. We are moving. Minister, haeba nona le moemedi wa Taxi Association, isn't that Kelvin around? Yena ke a mo tseba wa matha o dula ke ntse di-shots, he must be around. Oh, re bo ntate sebaka ke sao.
Dumelang. Dumelang. Sanibonani. Sanibonani. Le kae. This is the day that the Lord has made. Minister, Moba Tumbadi Taxi, surprisingly, this is what you hear from today. Deputy Minister Luena, welcome. Minister will tell you more about other things. We were wondering, Minister and Deputy Minister and everybody here, that 2003, we are so excited that the government of ANC took us to North America, some of us. Little did you know, Hore, things will happen this way. It has taken us too long up until we have arrived here. We're enjoying I'll call it a jolly ride because we moved from Colombia, Brazil to Colombia. We're enjoying for 3 weeks other cities. I'm just giving the background where we come from. before I come into my speech, Minister. I won't be too long, but ke motho wa di-taxi o kgonneng go bona gore this is the day that the Lord has made. A ka utlwa moruti a re amen, but o teng moruti mo. Okay, thank you. But let me step up from there. Minister, everybody here, we decided, okay, my name is Calvin Maruhwa. Kiwanamo Blom, Minister knows about that. He can tell you more. But Minister, let me quickly give the background why we are here. I will urge the steering committee. We are a steering committee that is only 1 month, some few days in an office. We are a structure, with this project, we are sure we are here to come and pledge. Provincial structuring. I'm not talking politics, but I know. Kaiser can attest to this. This is according to the law. As we interact with some officials, Minister, yes, I'm an operator who sometimes people, they will never think, guys, we can't stop a moving train. It's a tsunami, Minister, you can attest to this. It's a tsunami because we love this government because they had a vision. In any institution, colleagues, even in your business, if you don't have a vision, forget Libala. Government had vision. If I had to give a background to that, 2010, that was government. And Minister would support if I support. But let me step off from there. I'm not a politician, but let me come to today's business. Minister and Deputy Minister and everybody, we decided to pen down something as a message of support or pledge. But just to pledge here. We started on the basis that in the IPTN project, the tax industry will be the nucleus of this project. That's for sure. And I'm happy that you are here, both of you ministers, better off. Being the nucleus was not our words. It was the words of our government and by the then Minister of the very department, Jeff, who said to us in Galaga Estate, we're now newly an operator then, Kaiser, know that on the 20th of April, 2009 Minister, Deputy Minister, and who guaranteed that the following. One, mini bus taxi industry to be the nucleus. It's like a tautology. Nucleus. Everybody they will know, the municipality knows that Kibuaka value chain. I'm here to represent the structure. Number two, Rona, there will be, these were promises, there will be no loss of legitimate jobs by the mini bus taxi industry as a result of this project. That's why you are saying, my brother, we are a very important stakeholder. Without us, this won't work. I'm not threatening Minister, but it's a fact. So we are here to give each other support. In this project, we are saying, as taxi industry, I can read some twins. Sama song. Sure. There will be, this point number 3, there will be maximum, underline, maximum empowerment of the minibus taxi industry in the value chain, including but not limited to participation. Number one, Vic, construction. We need to diversify. That's the government's duty to see to it, basi pusha, because we want to be better off. Cleaning and provision of security services, IPGN station, depot ownership and depot management contracts. We are prepared to learn. As human beings, we tutor every day, we learn every day. You can't lead to sabato, utseba. And it's not by asking anything, Minister. In a class, teacher, we are here to come and learn. The fourth point, the taxi industry will produce or procure, let me correct, procure and own this project fleet. I don't know whether maybe you'll confirm it. That's why I'm saying to my fellow colleagues, sorry, this is our project. We are going to be better off. In line with this, one, now I'm reporting to Minister Laukrele brief. One, we created a steering committee which represents all the affected taxi association. Steering committee. This is where I am starting. This is the steering committee. And Wabana Minister, there's my chairperson, Wapere Smart, the suit. We are changing the face. The very dented. Now, Minister, to give the background, Renali 1 month, some days. Now, because we are a Mangaung project that entails Tabanchu, Butsabelo, Skabala Lamputsanix, please, Mangaung. That's your steering committee that will give you support to see to this project. It's a maso. Thank you. Now, second point, Ubaboni, of course, we have signed MOA with Municipality Prestige. He can attest to this. We also have created a joint steering committee and joint technical committee. Of course, without appointing advisors, it was law that we appoint. We've got people who give us guide, but we are, Rona, they listen to us. Don't worry. I'm just giving a background. One can say anything. We have created minister and deputy minister and everybody here. We have created a vehicle VOC. That's an abbreviation, VOC, Vehicle Operating Company. Now, you must remember, as a taxi operator, we are moving away from that era where there has to be a company. We are reporting that there is already a company. And we have signed a starter service, hence we are here. Other members, they were asking me, but that time, Maruha and our new committee didn't sign. But I get responsibility. In leadership, there is a relay. This is what we are doing in leadership. And I normally say, good leaders are good followers. You must lead today, but tomorrow, give him chance. This is what happened. But in the industry, too much. But fortunately, you can see that look at my chairperson. He has put on the tie. You can look that we look smart because we are doing everything. So we confirm that this is our joint vision and commitment with municipality. Hence we are here. However, to deliver a successful project, there must be a number of factors that come together. But the most important, it is political will. Please, political will. The political will, should I say political goodwill to partner with the taxi industry. That's why you are saying, without us. Sorry, we are here to do that. By your presence, I'm talking about you, Deputy Minister, Ausheng. By your presence and request to meet you with the Honorable Minister, Bon, we are saying we are together. Now, we request that you keep your door open. Maskala, we don't want to we want to be better off. Former Minister Jeff Hadebe once said that. When I'm about to finish, we are saying as taxi industry, there come a day when you realize turning a page is the best feeling in the world. You know why? Because you realize that there's so much more to the book than sticking to one page, meaning change. But all I'm saying, we are turning a new page. We can see us, we look smart. It's because we respect you. And we are here to come and renew this project. With those few words, Kia leboha.
Jolan Funufa, yeah, sanitizer. I must indicate, Minister, he has been key in a number of projects. In fact, I want to say activities. And I've seen that Steve Rapulungana, I just want the leadership to see you so that Batsiboro, who is driving the IPTN, Minister, there's your man behind the IPTN. When it was a bit tough, we will meet and see something yabona. Ntate Mphomo jana ga ke mmone mo. O tswile ke a tseba ha ro etsa shutdown be re mo bitsa re ema pele. Batho ba kgonang go manage ntho tsena ke di stakeholders tsena. So Minister, sometimes it becomes a bit difficult, but I have since gained the interest in the industry, and I am beginning to understand as to how to manage some of the things with the assistance of Ndate Steve Rapulungwana. I have noticed that some of the people that I thought that they will have a weight in the presence of this leadership are not around here. But equally, I am aware that there is a whole lot of activities in the city, and the minister and the TM and the MMC, as soon as this program comes to an end, in line with our program. But if there are changes, then it's understandable, meaning we are no longer going that side. I will be informed of what is going to be next. But for now, I would want us to really allow Mr. Fixit, Ujo, I guess address Minister.
Thank you very much, Program Director, Deputy Minister Sindisiwe Chikunga, Executive Mayor in absentia of the Metropolitan Municipality, Acting Director General Mr. Mtunzi Madia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have come to inspect the progress with the implementation of the bus rapid transit system, which is an integral part of the integrated public transport network in the city of Mangaung. This project has been in the pipeline for a long time, and we need to unblock the bottlenecks holding up the project. In order to deliver a quality public transport system for our people, earlier we had an opportunity to view the branded buses and go and with a view of going on site to view IPTN infrastructure upgrades. Since coming to office, we have been emphatic that our approach to service delivery cannot continue with the same approach that has not yielded tangible results in the past. The electoral mandate of the sixth administration is premised on the Kauleza ethos, which requires that we inculcate a culture of accelerated service delivery by moving at a brisker pace in delivering services. We are under no illusion that a paradigm shift is a necessary condition towards delivering tangible outcomes that citizens can see, feel, and experience. The impact of the quality of public transport services on the citizens is immediate in that they use this mode every day. Giving effect to the white paper vision of an efficient, affordable, safe, effective, and reliable public transport system can only be realized through systemic interventions that deliver tangible outcomes incrementally. The implementation of IPTNs that enable seamless movement of public transport users across modes is our key priority. The efficiencies of the IPTNs will be enhanced by the rollout of a cashless fare system and integrated ticketing, changing the experience of the commuter for the better. The 2020 National Household Travel Survey identified the Free State as a province with the highest number of complaints relating to the condition of the roads. This is a critical issue we are tackling collectively as the three spheres of government. Through the Sihamba Sonke program, we are making inroads in tackling the road maintenance backlog in provinces and bringing in innovative solutions such as block paving to rural roads. There is a direct correlation between road infrastructure in a good state of repair and efficient and reliable public transport system. The city of Mangaung is one of the remaining 10 cities that are rolling out IPTNs. Ntate Maroga has spoken about some of the challenges, particularly from the taxi industry, in terms of them being part and parcel, an integrated puzzle of rolling out the IPTN project, whose planning commenced in 2009 in the run-up to the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The city's IPTN program is funded through the Public Transport Network grant as one of the 13 municipalities that were earmarked for the implementation of the IPTN system. This program is anchored on the 2007 National Transport Strategy and Action Plan. Since the inception of the program, we have spent about 2 billion rand on the Mangaung IPTN program, with numerous challenges experienced over the years. We are pleased that after many delays, the Mangaung IPTN is finally in the implementation stage. The program was initially planned to become operational in 2019. This date has since shifted to June 2022 for the Mangaung buses to start operating in the Brandwag area. Once the implementation of the system gets underway, it will put us on course to realize the goal of providing a safe and reliable system to more than 80% of the citizens by 2036. The project has identified integration zones and underserviced communities as a priority, alongside the highest population density areas. There is no doubt that the higher population density leads to high demand, which then creates lucrative routes. The mixed land use character of the service will provide employment and enable residential activities through the selection of the routes. We have confidence that the city will meet the June 2022 target to roll out the service. We'll be undertaking strict monitoring of the implementation and conduct regular performance reviews with clear performance targets. If the city fails to meet these targets, it will be subject to penalties, which may include budget cuts or suspension from receiving the grant. It is therefore incumbent on all of us to ensure that the service succeeds and improves the public transport system in the city. We dare not fail, as failure in the implementation of the project means that we deprive our citizens of efficient, affordable, effective, safe, and reliable public transport. In conclusion, the infrastructure the city has built for this project gives us confidence that we will not experience another delay. The 17.4 kilometers of dedicated and mixed lanes for the buses have been completed. This is also completed by the 12.3 kilometers of bicycle lanes. We are also pleased that negotiations with the affected minibus taxis, as Ntate Maruga have demonstrated, and bus operators have been concluded, and a vehicle operating company will be established. And I also want to say that part of the delays in the project is inflated figures. When you are supposed to spend 10 rand, you are spending 100 rand. Now, let me tell you on no uncertain terms, we are not going to stop this project, we are proceeding with it. But over and above that, where there is corruption, we are not going to fold our arms and look at the corruption and smile with it. We are going to deal with corrupt individuals, and we are going to investigate. We are going to introduce a forensic audit to ensure that where monies have been inflated and you spend more than what you were not supposed to spend, heads must roll. And that is what is important. We must understand that one thing we must understand is that we are not going to tolerate corruption. Corruption is a big problem in terms of service delivery. It delays service delivery, and corruption cripples accelerated service delivery. State capture has demonstrated that. Part of the delays in this project is that imali ihle ngomlenze ayanga apho kufuneka iye khona bayityile imali bayachifiza chifi. And we are not going to allow. As I'm standing here, I've instructed the acting director general to ensue with the investigation, ensuring that we've got forensic in this particular project. Ngoba ndiyanixelela ityiwe imali apha. We can't be smiling at each other when our people we are talking about, and this government that has been voted to overwhelmingly with confidence. Here in Mangaung, our people have voted. Year in and year out. Liaba tubasa atwabalo voter in other areas in this local government. The people of Mangaung have voted and have voted the ruling party, the ANC, back into power. And we can't reward those people with nothing. We can't reward them with corruption. We can't. When it comes to service delivery and corruption, we are not going to be friends and we must lose friends. Masiyekube sismayelelana abantu bayatya bayaba ubusela buqatsile apha ngaphandle. Can't allow that. This project 2019, I'm happy if the project is not ensuing because taxi people are fighting that they got a road deal. I'm happy because me and taxi people, we will find each other. And easy. They know. Santaco and them, we fight, but we find each other. But projects cannot be delayed because some people have come together, babatla nali 30%. But stop the project, Abaqeta, Babari government does not deliver. We can't allow that. The bisi di rekiwe, marao sheba chelete ya 10, asi chelete ya bisi. Iudim. Ukinyele di itwe mole ki javelin, bambelela siachik. We can't allow that. I need to make it clear to you today. As we proceed with this, we're not going to stop it, but it's going to be accompanied. Hadi bisi said it's amai. Babantwansi ba paredi overall tse khubedu. They must. That's how the people of this country will trust President Ramaphosa. They will trust the ANC with their vote. Urari buifela riahlamisa milom. But there is action. So asitio nyana robal. Aritlambona ritlobontsatsa mosebetsi ona o motle wa dibisi le mashodu lona a re ratlarasi sa sinda matoto mbalulu fikile litietsing Razmatase a sebetsi jwalo a re sebetsi jwalo ene nna ke tlo le tloelela molao re tlo le penya monate ke tlo le batlela batho ba ileng hore no ba tseba o etsa mosebetsi o fumantsala hore tsela e tshwantse be entsuwe ka 10 million ba etsa ka 100 million bona mo Freestata mo tloa Malkwari tu o tsama botlhokolwane ya Maseru ditsela di fedile motho pallo fela o hloleha fela go kwala pothole o etse batho o fe batho mosebetsi le question mo o re mosebetsi wa lona masipaleng o go kwala di pothole ha o kena ka ba le masipala wa tshwana kana le Mangaung o ba le di pothole kare ha ke tsebe go tswa o sezlalini mare le pizza ka gore ke metro ha isa le Mangaung fela ntwena ke metro o tloa kwana to spray to thewa o tlo kena botshabelo o feta Thabantsho o tlo kena Mangaung o tuki metro hobaneng mmuso wa rona wa batho ba batsho o hloleha go etsa dintho ya ka molao hobaneng bana beso ire dintho di tshwantse di tsamaye o tshwantse o yue tšhelete tšhelete e ya fela ya mmuso. Wa tseba re kentse bokae mo? 2 billion. Wa tseba 2 billion? Ke ke fileng bontate ba di-taxi ba re le nna ha e nyane tšhelete. Ubani motho ka motho kry-a 5,000 a se next ke relief. 2 billion kene mosebetsing ona. Re a bona dibese di teng mare dibese tsena ho thwe price ya teng a se yona ntate Mbalulu. Ya bitsa. And then una le batho mo o thwe di advisor ba advisor bontate ba di-taxi ba bitsa tšhelete tse fetang kelello. A re tlo dumella ntho tseo. Ha o advisor batho ba di-taxi ba advise hantle. O ska tla ka a bloated price. The benefit in the value chain for the taxi industry is not here, it's in the future. That is why you are part of this. A re a etsa IPTN o tlo bolaya taxi industry. Ke na le probleme ka IPTN ko George, ko Cape Town. Re bua tjena. Hobane tse a ke fitla mo ka phetla dipampiri ka re mare le bolaya taxi industry. Nkebe ka dumela masawana. Ba dumelana le nna. Le ba bone batho ba di-taxi ba matcha Cape Town. Ya re le ja monate mo Bloemfontein ho be kapa yo. O ba botse batho ba di-taxi ba ba tseba. Ke ile mo ka fitla mo ba re di-taxi tsa rona mo di yang kua wa tsalang o etsala eng. Le ja monate mo. Maspaleng yena. Mo le ya bolawa business ya batho ba batsho ya di-taxi. We can't allow re dule re tshepisana dinthong tse re pota-pota. No. A ra tshwanna ho sebetsa jwang. Ramaphosa wa cleaner. Wa itseba cleaner. And ha o cleaner o ke ba ratwa ke batho kaofela. Una li dintho moo ke project management unit, PMU. Batho ba ja ntho e kang qane. O yuwe mo. O ye re atla ntate. Le mme. O tsebe re atla. Di tshintshile dintho. O ka utswa ka sheko mara o tshwantse o tsebe ka tsatsi le leng o tla tshwarwa because o tla fihla ba wrong ka tsatsi le leng. Ene ba tla fumana manyofonyofo. Ba tla wa fatolla ba kgutle le ona. Hobane tjhelete ena ke tjhelete ya setjhaba. Batho ba ba re voutelang ba ha re lo ba kokotela matlong re kopa vote tsa bona. Ha ba re fe vote ya bona hore re tlo utswa. Bentse re ba bolella mashano. Letsatsi le tikelang le le tjhabang. Re kgathetse ke di-business forum le di-march tse sa feleng. Because batho ba rona they are disgruntled about this and that. And then ya wena mshana o tla ikwala. And then o tla tswa wena vota no re tla ilukisa. And then ra defendana re a di-structureng tsa ANC re fitla re kgethana mo ka Bruce Cup le Sisters Cup. And then re ntse re tobetsa manyofonyofo mo. Wa re tlo idumela ntho eo. So ke mehato eo e re tlo e nka. Ke kgotsofetse ntate Maroa ka report o re fileng yona mo. Le disutu tsa hao tse ntle. Nna ke olela pela hao. Wa tseba ke olela pela hao. Ha o le out ya ka I'm sure ntate o nna mo. Ha e sale le hula le business le lona le tloele o lwana ntho e sa feleng. Hobane business ya rona batho ba batsho bo rantsho ke yona e ya di-taxi. Ha rena e nngwe. Tshwantse dintho ha ona le mathata re di lokise. Ha re ya di-conferenceng tsa Santaco ha re kgutla ha o sa voutelwa tloha setulong. O fe ba kgethuweng. Le dipolotiking o jwalo. Le nna bosiu ba ka sheku ha ntate Ramaphosa sa robala hantle ka nna ntlose. A kenye sindi. Ha ke a tshwanela hore bentse ke jikeletse ka re ke tsama kereke ya Sioni le re tsamaya hae. Ke beta dress ka re ke keno ke moya. Tshwantse ke amohele hore hae bana nako e fitlhile. E ngile nako. Ke ile ka tloswa mo ke le minister wa maponesa ke bolaya ditsotsi. Ke di qeta. E seng o di bolaya nya. Ke di kenya tjhankaneng. E itse a ke tloswa man ke ile ka kgwetla mangwele borukgwe ka bogutla mangwele mo. Ke re le hore monna yo a mpone ke a sebetsa na. A re no ke kopa o lo tshwara Luthuli House. Ke theolwa setulong sa maemo ntate. Wa utlwisisa ka ke theolwa setulong. A ke organize di-march mo be ke tlala le sebaka ke reng. ANC ya re ruma hore lo utswa. Ha utswa emela thoko. O lo itlhalosa kwa o nutswetsang. Stlola organize di-march mo ntse le bua bohlanya mo Bloemfontein mo support step aside. O lo itlhalosa. Ha re tlo defenda bohlanya mo. Bohlanya ha re tlo bo defenda mo. Ntse le re no le bua politiki kae utsuwa tjhelete mo. Wa utsuwa mo. Ha batho ba itlhalosa hobane ANC ha ya re roma o lo utswa. E rumme re lo sebeletsa setjhaba. Ha sindi le deputy ya ka ke le minister tshwantse ke hopole lebitso la ka hore ke fikile. Ska ba ka le lebala ke nana hore no lebitso la ka le tjhintshile ke minister lebitso. A ke a tswalwa ke le minister nna ke tswalwa mo Delesville dipolasing. Ka lo kena botshabelo. Zange wathi no ke minister. ANC ya nhlompa Daramu ka stulo. Ene stulo so ke tsoa ke robala I'm very clear hore ke tlo dula mo fihlella. Batho ba tlo dula mo ba shwele mo ke bona bo qondile hobane ba tlile ka di-CV. O antsa tshera. Di wrong or ndi right? Okay. Because who apply na le sindi ara apply. We don't have entitlement yet. The president can decide anytime Our job is to serve. Le ha o se monate o tloswa mara o tshwantse o amohele hore kana ntho e ya o tloswa e teng. Tshwantse ha o lo robala o tsebe hore ei o ka nna iphumana o le backbencher o betha letsoho o sa fetse. Yes, o hlomphile Ramaphosa o bitsa le ANC ba o etsa motho ska ba phapa. Re phapelwa ke batho mo ke makhanselara ba iketsetsa ke mokete wa dikatse mo. Ha? Ba beilwe mo ke lekgotla mo ba iketsetsa mo motho nana hore ke polasi ya hae. A se polasi ya lona ye. Ra le tlosa re kenye ba bang. Ra le tlosa mokete wa dikatse o tshwantse o fele at some point. You can't run an organization as in order and a government that doesn't have order. There must be authority at the end of the day. O bona le hore re a laola ripuso. Re a laola ripuso. That's what our people want from us. Skara tloela mashodu a iketsetsa wa utsu. Ho thutsu itse tsaka tu re ntse re rapelana because o lelekisa hore o kgetwe conferenceng e tlang. Ha o batle o ba hlekefetsa. Hlekefetsa mashodu. Haebe ba o kgetha la ba sa o kgethi hlekefetsa mashodu. Because history will remember you for that. So, I conclude by saying, this is a brilliant project. And we're going to make it succeed, me and the Deputy Minister. All of you who are here, we're going to make it succeed. But it is not going to succeed on the carcass of corrupt activities. We can't allow that. History will judge us harshly as this government. We can't allow that. I came here with everybody here. Kinali DG mo, unali staff mo bo mekibi bateng, resebetsa le masepala o. Ntwe ki bua mo tlo etsa. And resebetsa na le lona jwale ka o no bua ntate Maruga hore re tshwarane. And I can assure you my office is open. It's open. How re batla anytime re teng. Re tla be re le teng, re a sheba ntwe re nunuse re shebe. A ra tshwanela ho tlola deadline ya June 2022. This project must be running. Hauna ntho ya hore ha o tshwanetse o etse project above. The only thing that makes you cost overruns must be justifiable. You can't do cost overruns ka base re tsebang hore ke 10 ranta wena bo batla o e reka ka 100 rand. As a cost overrun ntho ke corruption re go bolelle. As cost overrun. Le etsa javelin mo mokete wa lona. Mara mokete o re fitlile no. Ntse re o shebeletse le monyaka wa dikatse o etsala and all of that re tlo fedisa. But the project yona will succeed. And I'm happy about Bontate Badi Taxi and all the stakeholders. We need to work together to get this going. Because this is going to make our city look smart, but at the same time, the means of public transport are going to be expanded. But not at the expense of killing another industry, but that industry too will flourish. That is what it is. So when you call yourself a metro, you are a metro because highway. Le monate le bitso leo, highway. Ha re ya setjhabeng, re lo kopa re voteleng re tla be re ba bolella hore ba re le votela ka mabaka fe ntate Mbalula re ke eo highway. Iska ra re voteleng re highway ba re le yile mo sa highway eo. Le yile ntate Mbalula hore re votele medio ya lona. Re ke be ra loka. Jwale batho tjhelete ya puso ba yutswa hleng batho. Ba yutswa letsatsi le tjhabang le le tikelang. Ene ba yutswa ba sena letswalo. Tshwantse re ba thibe. A ra tshwana o ba tloela hore ba tsamaye ba sasanka ikare wa iketsetswa. Ke diroto fela wa tsamaiwa wa sasankiwa. Yeo a tloetsa. Jwale ke batla le lebo haholo. And MMC ke batla le wena ka o ba o teng mo ke mosebetsi wa hao o tsebe hore a re kgwetše a re kgutlele morago ke kutlwa o wa lwana mo wa lwana o lwanela ditulo matrafiki a tshwana o kena o tshwantse o kene matrafiki a ska kena o etsa ke mokete wa dikatse fela wa lwaniwa one way ha o qetwe re puso e jwang e dulang o lwana o tshwantse o lokiswe dintho di etsiwe ka motjha batho ba re votetse ba re no nkang tsamang le lo tshwara setšhaba empaneng ga re kgone ba etsetsa dintho re dula re lwana wa tseba nto e re etsang gore re lwane ke tšhelete re batla utswa everybody o kentse letsogo ka thili o batla utswa ene batho bana ba bang ba bona ba utswang ga ba tsebe le gore tokologo ye e tlile a boima maobane ne re hopola Solomon Mahlangu ga ba tsebe ba bang ba bona motho a zang a tshwarwa le o tshwarwa ga le re tshwarwa re isiwa bo Grootfontein nna ke sanka ba bona le ba bona ebile ke ba blame because we liberated them re le banyane re le bana re tshwarwa re ya godimo le tlase mo no na le pleke ka mo ba re ke fountain ane ke le minister a maponisa ka ke lo feta mo ne ba re otla mo ba re ke violence street unyoloa o ya mo bontatempanjane a fasa borukgwe ka tae yes sa mo hopola so maponisa mo Bloemfontein jwale batho ba lokoloile they are free they are supposed to do things properly ba batla iketsa dithazen in the period of freedom bona ba batla iketsa dinkalakatha because ba tseba ona nik se tlo etsa ona nik se tlo etsa la o bona mmuso o lokile hampe that is why batho ba kgonang go tshisa o tloa kwa Zulu-Natal ba lo tswa Gauteng ba iketsetsa ke mdlevezo ke mojeketlo ho monate fela ba tseba hore ha o tla tshisa o ka tshisa pleke ntle tje o re wetsweng ba iketsetsa because a ba tshwaro there are no consequences you can't have a government that does not lead by consequences you can't you will never govern the country if we leave everything as it is re IPTN dintho di tsamaya motjheng re tla be re bua leshano because ka osane o tlo tla project e nngwe le yona ba tlo ije o tshwana le minister olo wa Lesotho ana re ye o bona re fihle re leqe re ye o bona ape re leqe ke leqe fela mo wa yiwa so re tshwantse re ithibe ntwe mosebetsi o motle a re sebetse re pele and I think our team working with Mangaung we must not drop the ball on this we must not drop the ball there will be consequences and I want that commitment to be demonstrable ki batla o ribe demonstrated because bathi wathinta abafazi wathinta umbokoto ke ntwe ke wentseng acting because ki tshepa basadi because bomme bana le nnete rona re na lo fahlwa ke ntho tse ngata dingata ntho tse na lo re fahla obane mosadi o tlatla wena bosiwa fitla o jwetsa re minister ba o jwetsa leshano ba leshano ntwena ba o fa yona meeting ne ke tshaba fela o bua mare ke a o jwetsa hore ba leshano batho ba o thetsa aiyo ntwe so mme o tla o jwetsa bosiwa re ne ke re fela ke fitise molaetsa o bontate ha fetsa o tswa meeting o tla ba re ko wena a o mmone Razmatasa a re moqetile mtshana a re motshwere ko re a re bofile no mtshana a re ke shape double shot mo re ke lo robala re iqetile re ikwetse so ha ona nnete mo yala o beile mme o na le letswalo o re bana re ka thetsa minister le deputy ampitse ana ke mo jwetsa sefapano mantsibua minister ke kopa o bona like ba ke 2 minutes ba o jwetse leshano meeting yale mosebetsi a o tshwere ke bomme o tshwere ka makgethe because bomme ke bona ba re tswala a tseba mathata a lefatshe so ke bona ba tlisang dijo le a wena o so sa sebetso le ntate o tla tswa motho wa mme a lo batla dijo a tle le tsona wena o so sa sebetso o dutse ka tlung a hae lapa le a wena motho wa ntate o so chipile o tsamaile o le ntshime o le Gauteng o tswa mo ba bolella leshano re a Mphumangala ezola impane o tswa maplasing a Free State o sile bana ba tletse ka ntlo le mosadi o tlo ba udisa aba udise bana ba ibe di principal ibe di doctor wena o le ntšheme o le ka mo Gauteng. Maobane bosiu ne re le o black coffee, o dusitswe ke mme wa hae. A mo etsa ya ba mohlankana a responsible, jwale o re winela di Grammy Award. Re na le bo black coffee ba di Grammy Award re tsamaya le bona rona bo Razmatasi. Wa utlwisisa? Ntho tse le di bonang hole America se re phela le tsona mo. Ke freedom ntwe. Ke tokoloho. That is what freedom was about. Free expression. And everybody to express their talent and to grab the opportunities. And the opportunities cannot be suppressed by those who are over selfish, who are selfish and about their own personal aggrandizement, but they are not about saving the people. Freedom. And when Nelson Mandela said, let freedom reign, liberate all our people, he meant that there will be, there will be Riavaya, our people will be free to express themselves, and our youth will be in a position to express themselves in their own talent, grabbing the opportunities of democracy. And let nobody come in between that. And we are about to ensure that, and that only does happen. Thank you very much.
Ake re motlwe re Razmatasi he ke ntho tsa hae tsena. O ipuela nnete ska monna a shwang. Ngathi afa chola. Thank you, Minister. I am not going to delay this meeting. You have delayed enough, but what was critical again was to listen to the Minister, RFID details, and like it's about we've been able to take something from this. Much as it's about but behind that, I know there's a strong message that he always conveys. So I'm going to ask DM quickly to close for us, make a vote of thanks, a few minutes, so that I can allow you legally pumuse. It's only lead Minister. They've just organized something. DM.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Program Director, Minister of Transport, Honorable Fikile Mbalula, MMC responsible for transport in the municipality, councillors that are here, chairpersons of boards, reporting to the Department of Transport and members of our boards, ministers, advisors, and chief of staff, officials from 3 levels of government led by our acting DG, Mr. Madia, our stakeholders that are here. Thank you very much for the opportunity to just say thank you to you. Minister, let me start by thanking you. We call ourselves as the heartbeat of South Africa's economic growth and social development. When a person is not breathing, when a person is unconscious, but the heartbeat is still there, that person is not regarded as dead until the heartbeat disappears. That's how important we are. So when the doctor says you are dead, it's because they've actually checked whether there's still a pulse or not, whether the heart is still beating or not. Only when the heart stops beating, that a person is declared as dead. We therefore keep South Africa alive because we are the heartbeat of South Africa's economic growth. And we are the heartbeat of South Africa's social development. People will never socialize in the absence of transport. They will sleep in their bedrooms, even within their families. But in order for them to socialize, they'll have to walk from their bedrooms to the living room or to the kitchen and be able to greet one another because they've walked, and walking is a mode of transport. the oldest for that matter. And that's how important we are. There would not have been this meeting if there wasn't mode of transport. In fact, there wasn't transport. We walk, we ride, we drive, we board aircrafts and merit and vessels as the Department of Transport. That's how important we are. And that's how important you, the department that you are leading, Minister, in everything and in the scheme of things within the country. And thank you, Minister, for providing that leadership. I can tell you now that there are tangible things that you have delivered within your tenure as the Minister of Transport, important, that make the department to continue to exist. And of course, we are here today to talk about IPTN. And you have said clearly that it has to continue. But of course, like you have said, no one is not it's clear that you are saying if there is corruption, corruption has to be dealt with. That is what I like working with the minister, who you know what his position is on a particular matter. It makes your life very easy. I also want to thank the MMC who welcomed us to this meeting. Thank you very much, sir, for being here, but also for welcoming all of us. I also want to thank all the officials from the three layers or spheres of government for the work that they've done in order to ensure that this meeting does sit. There are logistical arrangements that take place before we all come together. And we thank you for that. We thank you, Acting DG, for leading the officials. I also would want to thank the chairs of SOL, the board of our SOEs, who are here to support us. They may actually not be coming from the road or public transport branch. They may be coming from other modes of transport, from aviation, from maritime, from train, rail, from wherever. They are here to say, we are working and we're supporting you, Minister, and we are happy and we appreciate their presence here. I also want to thank the stakeholders that have actually pledged their support. They come from the taxi industry, from the bus industry, from disabled people organization, and of course, they are citizens of South Africa. We thank you again for pledging support for this important project. But of course, let me thank those that have provided us with these gadgets that we are using. We thank the media people that are here to cover this important event. We thank South Africans that are here with us to say we are in support of this government. The ANC government is here to say we want to listen to you, but also we want to ensure that a better life is delivered. And that is our commitment. It's not just a promise, but it is our commitment. We thank you again. And I thank the Deputy Minister for thanking you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, my former secretary. Abby, are you calling? Ke tlo kopa yaanong gore Ntate Steve, a kere ke tla kopa baetapele ba rona hore ba tswele fa, and then just after that abuti and then we have our officials ba tla bontshang setjhaba sa rona. I sa thusa so le lata ke tla iqoqela ka molomo wa ka o jang papa ke re qeta he ha baetapele ba qeta ho kena ebe rona amaphakathi re a latela. Now allow me, Minister, that you go down this way with the leadership and the DG. I did not really, and then hey, are you sorry hanyane fela le rona he re batla re ke tshware ka fa